Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Bad Joey here again with another video, and today we're gonna talk about everything you need to know about Horizon Forbidden West. First off, let's talk about the release date. The Horizon Forbidden West release date is scheduled for 2021, and that's all we know for now. Guerrilla revealed the broad release window in a follow-up dev diary, but we don't have a day or even a month to plan for just yet. Horizon Zero Dawn was released on 28 February 2017, 3 years and change after the PlayStation 4, but it's unlikely we'll see the same gap for the sequel as one of the PlayStation's flagship exclusives. Interestingly, Sony and Guerrilla have now confirmed that Horizon Forbidden West will arrive on PS4 and PS5 when it eventually launches in 2021. So what could the Horizon Forbidden West story be about? Horizon Zero Dawn is set in a post-apocalyptic world where massive, self-replicating robots are the dominant species, and humans, who have already undergone a mass extinction, are thrust back into the tribalistic society. Gamers play as Aloy, a member of one of many warring tribes that stumbles upon the origins of the mechanical beasts that rule the world. They were created by a company named pharrell Automated Solutions nearly 1,000 years ago as quote-unquote peacemakers, but need biomass for fuel. Eventually, they consumed so much of the Earth's biosphere that it eradicated most humans, but there was a plan B. pharrell also created an artificial intelligence named Gaia that could shut down the peacemakers, create its own robots, and make the Earth livable for humans again. But Apollo, the system designed to teach humans to not repeat the mistakes of the last generation, was sabotaged by pharrell and led to the rise of Aloy's tribal society. Upon discovering Gaia, Aloy is warned about Hades, another pharrell system mysteriously triggered to carry out a controlled extinction if Gaia couldn't re-establish a stable human society. Aloy faces off against Hades at the end of the game and apparently defeats it, but not for good. The final scene of Horizon Zero Dawn reveals Hades has not been completely defeated. A dark entity thought to be Hades shoots out of a pile of rubble and is captured by Silence, a secondary character thought to be Aloy's ally. He seems hungry for knowledge about the evil system's masters and seems ready to stop at nothing to acquire it. He could be the main villain of Horizon Forbidden West or the catalyst for its events at the very least. It's up to Aloy to uncover the secrets behind these threats and restore order and balance to the world. Along the way, she must reunite with old friends, forge alliances with warring new factions, and unravel the legacy of the ancient past, all the while trying to stay one step ahead of a seemingly undefeatable new enemy. Moving on to the soundtrack in Horizon Forbidden West. Guerrilla and Sony have released the first track from the Horizon Forbidden West soundtrack on various streaming services, the one featured in the game. Prominent Dutch video game composer Joris de Man wrote the score titled Promise of the West, and it's a dynamic mix of sounds that swells into a thumping, epic conclusion. As for the Horizon Forbidden West gameplay, we may only have one Horizon Forbidden West trailer to go on, but there's a lot we can unpack. Firstly, we can see that Aloy still has her focus, her little Bluetooth earpiece to help her scan the world around her. We also see her riding a charger, so she's either managed to make a new spirit to let her override them or learn some new techniques to achieve the same end. There was a heavy focus on underwater exploration in the trailer too, which means one thing: robot sharks. Other new machines include shell snappers, sunwings, and tremor tusks, respectively based on tortoises, pterodactyls, and mammoths. Moving on, the Horizon Forbidden West is a PS5 exclusive and also coming to PS4. At least for now, if you want to play Horizon Forbidden West when it's released, you'll need a PS5 or a PS4. Though it's worth noting that its predecessor Horizon Zero Dawn is now out on PC, there are no guarantees Horizon Forbidden West will follow the same path. To maybe put a few minds at ease, releasing one first-party AAA title to PC doesn't necessarily mean that every game now will come to PC. We don't have plans for a day and date for PC releases. With the PS5's SSD, there will be virtually no loading screens, game director Matthijs de Jong said in a recent dev diary, echoing sentiments from system architect Mark Cerny as well as several other PS5 developers. So when you boot up the game, you're right there in the action. So, could Horizon Forbidden West support multiplayers? Guerrilla hasn't confirmed a multiplayer mode for Horizon Forbidden West, but a series of intriguing job listings have hinted that it might be possible. An opening for quote-unquote game server engineer at Guerrilla suggested that Horizon Forbidden West might also feature a new online mode. The job description states that the developer is in need of someone to work on systems like matchmaking, tournaments, clans, and leaderboards. A feature like this could take the form of a PvE, player versus environment battles, where players can team up and face off against powerful robotic animals for better rewards than they would receive by doing them on their own. That said, it's possible that this job listing was unrelated to Horizon Forbidden West, so take it with a grain of salt. So in this video, we decided to make a wish list, 3 things gamers would love to see in Horizon Forbidden West. First off, a revamped inventory system. One of my biggest qualms with Horizon Zero Dawn was its frankly messy inventory system. A large number of items and crafting components were simply thrown into a single category with little organization. It made for a messy experience overall, and generic icons for the majority of objects meant finding something to craft or sell to a merchant seldom felt good. We'd love for Guerrilla Games to refine the inventory system for Horizon 2, making it easier and more satisfying to navigate in a pinch, since a hotbar on the user interface only takes you so far. A refinement such as this will likely come naturally as part of a sequel, but there's no harm in also mentioning it here. Second, increased customization options. Don't get me wrong, I love the sheer number of unlockable outfits in Horizon Zero Dawn and roaming the ruined world in search of precious ingredients purely to craft some fabulous new clothes. However, it was a shame that outfits were largely presented as a whole, with no way of really customizing them beyond removing Aloy's headgear and maybe a hair accessory or two. A system which allows you to alter every aspect of your appearance, whether it be chest plates, gauntlets, or headgear, would be very welcome in Horizon Zero Dawn 2. It would also give Guerrilla Games an excuse to implement a more comprehensive and rewarding loot system which keeps players coming back for more. Imagine special hunts or other events introduced with post-launch updates similar to Monster Hunter World, offering meaningful drops for those who complete quests. And lastly, more varied combat and creatures. A number of encounters in the original game began following a familiar formula after a handful of hours. You'd learn the telegraphed moves of each enemy and react accordingly, hacking off body parts until they eventually fell. Or you could abuse the frankly broken stealth system, luring foes one at a time to their ultimate demise. Both options worked and served to highlight a lack of potential depth in Horizon Zero Dawn's combat. Fleshing out each encounter with new weapons, mechanics, and varieties could make each skirmish so much more exciting, forcing players to make innovative use of each system. The same sense of freshness also needs to be introduced with creature design. After a handful of hours, Aloy has learned the routines and habitats of her mechanical adversaries, so we'd love to see Horizon 2 push that boat out with a few unexpected surprises. Alright guys, here's everything you need to know about Horizon Forbidden West. Let us know what you think in the comments down, and as always, make sure to subscribe for more daily videos like this one, and drop us a like to support the channel. See you in the next video.